Hello, everyone. Welcome to Next Me, where we have our seniors to share their experience about the university applications. My name is Atayshano Prambut, or you can call me Prewa. I'm a student of M521 of the English program Khon Kaen with Tayay Yon School, and today I'm so honored to be your MC. And today I'm going to interview our special guest. Please welcome Heng. So first of all, can you please introduce yourself in both Thai and English and what faculty and university you got accepted into?
โอเคก็สวัสดีครับผมนายสุริยะภักดีศรีวงศ์หรือเรียกว่าเฮงก็ได้ Hi, my name is Surya Pakdi Sriwong. You guys can call me Heng. I got accepted into the faculty of Accountancy, Khon Kaen University.
That's nice. So to start off, could you please tell us more about the moment that you realized Khon Kaen University was the right place for you?
So when it comes to Khon Kaen University, excluding all major colleges and universities in Bangkok, it is the best within the northeastern region. And it's very near my home. It has central plazas. Another one coming up also.
Yeah.
So when we came to choosing universities, Khon Kaen Universities ended up being, the number one in my heart.
That's very impressive. So choosing a faculty is quite a big decision. You guys all know that, yeah? And how did you find out that what you were truly passionate about and why did you choose this faculty?
So I grew up in a household doing, family businesses, and I was involved around a lot with business, especially finance and accounting. So that was how I naturally developed my passion for statistics and numbers and all of that. So that's how that's how I came to this decision of choosing accountancy. But I also want to highlight the fact that your environment and parents really do influence your decisions on what you want to become. So yeah, that's also very important.
That's nice. So with so many subjects to study in high school, what was your personal strategy for managing your time effectively? Can you please share your study schedule?
My study schedule isn't really fixed per se. I will try to review content every now and then. Even for 5 to 10 minutes, I will still be consistent every single day, big or small, regardless of subject, because that's the best way to review your materials is to be consistent, not trying to, fit everything into one night before the exam. And that's kind of how you doom yourself, honestly.
I see. All right, so next, could you please share your one secret weapon to ace your exams, like the IELTS one or the others?
I generally don't have what you would call a secret weapon, but if you really need me to name it, it would be practice and a lot of practice. You only get confident after doing things for so many times in a row, especially when it comes to IELTS and all parts of IELTS, especially you need to be very familiar of how the structure works and how you would organize your content depending on exams, but I feel like they fall into the same category. You need to understand what it is asking from you and that you give the right answer to them. So it is important that you go back, prepare, because Rome isn't built overnight and you need a lot of practice in order to compensate for that.
Right. So next, for those who want to study in like the top universities like KKU or Jula or Thammasat, I want to know that what does a winning portfolio means in your perspective?
So for this question, I feel like I have to ask you guys back the very same questions that you asked. In the same way that universities like Chula, Thammasat, and all other top universities, how you were aware of them, like how did you know that these universities are so great? They share the same principle that in the eyes of these universities, you have to be able to tell them exactly why that they would need you, why they would want you. So you have to stand out in both the criterias and identity as a whole. You have to be able to build your identity, be well known. You have to make sure that they are well aware of who you are and why they would want you. So it is important you go figure what would make you stand out, then you get them and use them with that to the portfolio.
All right. So besides the academic pathway, I thought you were competing the Mr. Khon competition also. Could you please share your experiences about like when you were competed at a time and until now where you're playing a series?
Well, I have to date back all the way from the auditions and dates and all of that stuff. I was intrigued by the fact that it was because their largest sponsor was Konkan Universities. So I feel like it's a really great opportunity to have my name known within the university. So I sign up. And during those times at the camp, especially when we're all held together in the Bayasita, you know, that I met a lot of new people. I was given the opportunity to learn a lot of new things aside from acting, but the most important one was public speaking and the way I presented myself, like how I did on the final stage. I feel like you would understand this very well, my
Yeah.
host. And after that, when I was crowned the second runner-up, I was also given the opportunity from Star Hunter Entertainment.
Wow.
I signed a contract with them, and now I'm looking forward to play in a series, which I guess you guys have to wait. I couldn't say much for now.
Okay.
Until then, yeah, I hope you guys.
Okay, we all wait and
Yeah.
we'll share your post for sure. For those who want to maintain their academics and the activities, do you have any tips for them?
So it is it is possible that you can balance between your academic side and the activities. You just have to be really strict about the way you do it. You have to set a very tight schedule. I'm not saying that it has to be like that type, but it has to be within a finite frame that okay. It's like for example, from 8:30 to 4 p.m. you do school. Then the time after that you dedicate it for activities. But it is important that you do not overlap these two parts because you do not want to be sacrificing activities for academics or the other way around.
All right. So, do you have the time that you faced the burnout? And I want to know that how did you stay motivated during those long night of studies or the day that you feel so tired from your works?
Uh, I want to I want people to feel like that it's a really long road. The journey isn't a week, isn't a month. It's pretty much for your entire lives that you'll be fighting and struggling to attain something that you really want. And I don't feel like giving up because I feel like I've already came too far to kind of give up, you know? You know what I mean, right? So those times will happen. Things will get tough. It will get messy for sure. But it is important that you don't give up. Even if you cannot walk, you can still crawl. Just make sure that you can stop, but make sure that you keep moving.
Mm.
And there's always you can always go back for support, people around you, especially, families, friends, teachers, advisors. These people will always be there for you, and it's important that you keep moving forward also.
Okay, and if you could go back to talk to your grade 11 self, what would you talk to yourself differently?
A lot of things will be messy, especially when you do things for the first time. No journey will be completely smooth. You will meet, obstacles. You will meet roadblocks, but it's important that you don't just get discouraged from them. You want to keep walking. Nothing's too hard. Nothing is out of your capabilities. If you can't do something about it, that's okay. Just walk back, then take another route. But if you could do something about it, do it. Hiding away in fears will do nothing but hold you back.
And for the last question, do you have any message to tell the juniors or the parents who are watching these episodes, either about the school tips or your entertainment industry journeys?
So for this question, I really need to look at the camera to all of you guys watching this video right now. So to all of the parents and kids and everybody else out there, M456 will be a very important time period for making decisions and finalizing that decision also. Colleges and universities. When it comes to choosing, I feel like it is very, very important that you guys spend this time together looking at colleges and universities around, taking a look at places that you like, knowing how the environment is around there, how classes are taught around there. It is important that you guys spend this time together because it's not going to be there forever. And it's also a very great bonding moment between kids and their parents. Also, we also advise that you talk things out with your teachers, advisors, trusted adults, whoever it is that you feel comfortable talking to, because it is okay to be confused. We're still young. We still don't know a lot of things. And many events that are occurring or is about to occur could be confusing, could be hard to understand. But with the proper support, I am more than certain that you guys will be able to make it out and enjoy this journey. Thank you.
All right, Heng. So thank you so much for sharing your stories about your academic pathway and also your entertainment industry. So this is the end of Next Me for this episode. If you want to know more about our seniors of EPKKW, stay tuned for the next episode. And thank you so much for watching us. Thank you. Bye bye. ขอบคุณค่ะ